This is the 6 Sports Desk.
The excitement couldn't have been at a higher level for today's rivalry rumble in East Lansing. The 10th-ranked Spartans have been hungry for this game after being so close to getting a shot at Michigan back on January 8th, but COVID canceled that game. Now, the Wolverines have been on a 3-game winning streak coming into today, looking to prove that they deserve a national ranking as well. Out to a packed Breslin Center for this one, which was seen right here on WLNS. The Spartans were finding their range early and often as Max Christie with the deep 3 and the foul for the 4-point play. He finished with a team-high 16 points for his first meeting with the Wolverines. In the second half, MSU went on a run. A.J. Hoggard fools 2 defenders with the spin and the drop-in layup. That move was too smooth. But Michigan's big man Hunter Dickinson responds with the bucket and the foul. He finished with a game-high 25 points, trying to keep the Wolverines in it. MSU's defense came up big in this one as Gabe Brown gets the steal. They swing it around to Joey Hauser in the corner for the 3. Cha-ching! The Breslin is rocking and getting loud in East Lansing. Then to put the cherry on top, MSU passing through the zone defense. Hoggard, the lob to Brown, bringing the house down as the Spartans would go on to win it, 83-67. Our Audrey Dahlgren and Ian Kress were at the game and have more on this huge win for the Spartans.
Following the loss to Illinois, Tom Izzo made some time to meet with his point guards when they got back from Champaign, and more specifically, A.J. Hoggard. He did not like the way that he played against the Fighting Illini. There were a lot of mistakes, especially turnovers, and that is one thing that Hoggard really fixed today against the Spartans' biggest rival.
Yeah, especially in that second half when the Spartans started the half on a 14-3 run, and Juwan Howard said afterwards he could feel his guys were fatigued in the first 3 minutes of the second half, and that was sparked by Hoggard and then capped off by a Gabe Brown dunk, which got this place rocking, and that is something Izzo said reminded him of the good old days.
I would like to say that the crowd was unbelievable. It reminded me of old times and between COVID and all the other things, but the crowd was fun. This is one of the more difficult places in the country to play. We haven't had that.
Playing this game since a young age, it's just fun. Especially being in an environment like that and being able to play in a rivalry like this. So it was just fun hearing them go crazy off a pass. It makes me excited, so it kind of got me going a little bit.
Today was one of those days where AJ just did an unbelievable job. I think he had a double-double, so you know, this was an A.J. Hoggard game.
Izzo knew coming into this game that Michigan's big man, Hunter Dickinson, was going to be a real problem, and he was. He scored 25 points and put Marcus Bingham Jr. and Julius Marble in foul trouble, but there was some good that came after that.
Yeah, he called upon Joey Hauser to step in and guard Dickinson, and he did a good job underneath the basket in that way, but also he hit some very clutch threes down the stretch that brought the Breslin Center to its feet and, well, ignited another emotion within Izzo.
I was to be honest with you, it brought tears to my eyes to hear the crowd chanting Joey Hauser. He gave me everything he had.
It's always good when you see Joey bringing energy and bringing the effort on the defensive side and taking initiative on guarding the bigger dude. But Joey played a hell of a game tonight.
So Judd Heathcote always used to tell Izzo they all count one, but this game against Michigan counts just a little bit more, and you could feel that at the Breslin Center today.
Yeah, another guy that knows all about that, Michigan State's football coach Mel Tucker, who was in attendance today with a number of his guys and recruits. And what better way to finish this off for him than seeing one of his guys, Keon Coleman, score the final 2 points for the Spartans in this rivalry victory. At the Breslin Center, I'm Ian Kress.
And I'm Audrey Dahlgren.
Well, thank you, guys. Now to pro sports, where the greatest quarterback of all time and former Michigan Wolverine Tom Brady could be retiring very soon. Earlier in the day, it was announced by ESPN that the news was official, but then Tom Brady's family came back and said no decision has been made, and don't believe what you're hearing. Now, ESPN's Adam Schefter first reported that Brady was retiring. He tweeted out this text from Brady's agent Dom Lee stating that Tom will be the only person to express his plans. And Brady was part of the 1997 Michigan National Championship team before going on to win 6 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots, and then of course winning it all once again with the last year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One of the latest reports says that Brady called the Bucs general manager Jason Licht to say that he has not made a decision. We'll have full updates right here on 6 News if Brady decides to call it a career after 22 seasons in the NFL. Another local icon from right here in mid-Michigan is stepping down. East Lansing girls basketball head coach Rob Smith told us tonight that after 22 years with the Trojans, this one will be his last. And at the end of the season, he's going to spend some more time with his family and said his next game plan is to rock the dad position at home. Coach Smith has been a staple of consistent success at East Lansing, having won 18 conference titles, 10 regional championships, 12 district championships, going to 3 state championship games and winning it all back in 2010. He coached 2 Miss Michigan basketball finalists in Clarissa Bell and Jada Hampton, as well as runner-up Aaliyah Nye, who now plays at the University of Illinois, racking up a total of 35 college scholarship athletes. Make sure you don't miss our full story on Coach Smith tomorrow night on Sports Overtime. We'll be right back with a final look at your forecast, so stay with us.